Why most people never become who they were meant to be. There is a version of you that never got the chance to exist, not because it wasn't possible, but because life got in the way. Expectations got in the way. Fear got in the way. The noise of other people's opinions slowly drowned out the quiet voice inside you that knew exactly who you were meant to become. And somewhere along the journey, you stopped listening to that voice. Not all at once, gradually. You made one compromise, then another, then another. Each one felt reasonable at the time. Each one felt like the responsible choice, the safe choice, the acceptable choice. But looking back, each compromise was a small step away from the person you actually were. And now here you are, living a life that functions, that makes sense on paper, that nobody can really criticize. But inside, something knows. This is not it. This is not all there is. This is not who I came here to be. So what happened? The honest answer is that most people never become who they were meant to be because they never gave themselves permission to find out. They went straight from being told who to be as children to being expected to perform as adults, with no space in between to ask the most important question: who am I actually? Not who was I told to be, not who does everyone need me to be. Who am I? That question sounds simple, but most people have never sat with it honestly, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous because the answer might require change, might require disappointing someone, might require walking away from something familiar. So, instead of asking it, they stay busy, they stay distracted, they stay comfortable in the discomfort of not knowing. And years pass. So how do you break that pattern? The first step is to get radically honest about what you actually value. Not what you were taught to value, not what your culture says you should value, not what looks impressive to others. What do you actually care about when nobody is watching and nothing is performing? What makes you lose track of time? What problems do you naturally want to solve? What kind of person do you want to be in the quietest moments of your life? Those answers are your compass. They point toward who you were meant to become. The second step is to take your own instincts seriously. Most people dismiss their deepest instincts as impractical, unrealistic, naive. But those instincts are not random. They are data, information about who you are at a level deeper than conditioning. Start treating them as worthy of your attention. Not every instinct leads somewhere immediately, but ignoring them consistently is how you lose yourself entirely. The third step is to accept that becoming who you were meant to be is not a destination. It's a direction. You don't arrive one day and say, "I have fully become myself." You make daily choices that move you either toward or away from your most authentic self. Some days you'll move toward it. Some days life will pull you sideways. What matters is that you keep returning, keep choosing the direction, keep taking one honest step. The fourth step is to stop waiting for the perfect conditions to begin. The person you were meant to be doesn't emerge when circumstances improve. They emerge when you decide that who you are matters enough to invest in right now with what you have, from where you are, starting today, not someday, today. Because here is the truth that most people discover too late. Time does not wait for readiness. Life does not pause for preparation. And the version of you that you keep postponing becoming does not get younger while you wait. The cost of not becoming yourself is not just personal. It's the impact you never made, the people you never helped, the things you never created, the life that never got lived. That cost is real, and it compounds daily. But so does the opposite. Every day you choose authenticity over performance. Every day you honor who you actually are. Every day you take one step toward the person you were meant to become. That compounds too. Slowly at first, then undeniably. You owe it to yourself to find out who you were meant to be. Not for anyone else. Not to prove something. Not to impress the world. But because you came here with something specific to give, and the world needs you to give it. Wake up, unplug, and become.